Hello there, Big Benedict here. We're playing Dark Souls 3. This is my guide and walkthrough for the PC version. What we're going to do is aggro this guy with an arrow. And his first move is always to do the javelin charge at you. So you want to try to get a backstab on him as quickly as you can. And I think I'm going to try to get a backstab here. And we're going to keep our eye on this guy up here, because these guys aggro as a group, which is a little unfortunate because the lock-on is designed for one enemy, not two. So it makes dealing with them rather difficult. And as you can see on Dark Souls 3, they have a lightning attack. So we're trying to get our parries in here. And this should be a familiar area to you if you play Dark Souls. There is a door up there that we're going to open at length, and we're going to have one more fight with a knight coming up. He's over there to the right. You might be able to see him right now. He's got red armor on his legs as well as red glowing eyes. He's the same speed as the others. I think it's just a case of he hits harder. His moveset is very similar. You know, he's got the backhand, he's got the downward stabs with his sword. You know how he kind of hits the ground with his lightning attack. Yeah, we're gonna try to get our parries going for us. And another thing that I noticed about this enemy too is that you take less damage off him. So yeah, so these guys are going to stand in your way of the run back, but it's not too bad. In fact, the biggest problem on this area is the bug enemy that curses you. So what we're going to do, you guys, there's going to be an edit coming up after I open the door from the other side, because I was trying to make all the footage line up, but I did get killed to the bug, or that spider monster. There is an old friend. Unfortunately, he's passed on, God knows how many years ago. And we're going to be dealing with a boss in the next chapter that I had a hell of a lot of problems with when I first played the game. Okay, so to the left are deacons, but we're going to ignore them for the time being. And just head on down here. So we're going to be fighting Aldrich, the Devourer of Gods. So the first priority has got to be to open up that door so we can ease the burden of the run back. So if you've played Dark Souls, you should know about this switch. Or there, okay. There is an edit right there because I did perish to this thing. And there he drops. He's dropping. And it looks like this guy follows you pretty much everywhere around here. So it's kind of up to you. I mean, you could run to the boss fog and not even deal with him every time if you. I just like to get him out of the way. There is another one of these enemies. I think the quantity in like the entire game, I think there's two. The other one that you fight earlier in the game, nearby where the Deacons of the Deep boss fight is, like that general area, I was able to stagger this guy and get a front stab. The other one that we fought earlier, I didn't include it, but it's much easier than this one. This one's a lot deadlier. There may be a way to abuse his AI, I'm not sure. But I did want to point out the location of a chest up here that contains, I think it's a bone shard, but we're going to abruptly end the video after I get the chest's contents. It's not a mimic, so don't worry about that. But once I get the chest, the video is going to pretty abruptly end, and then in the next video we're going to start out at the bonfire and run to the boss fog and then slay the boss. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in part 23. Take care.